What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Retro Room. I'm your host, Rolly. That is my co-host, Tony. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. There's no theme this month. It's November.
Yeah,
We're just chilling, right? I mean, we got Thanksgiving coming up, but
we do.
we'll do some Thanksgiving stuff a little bit later this month. But how's everybody doing? How you doing today, Tony?
I'm doing good, man. Pretty good. Glad that week is over and we're back at it.
Yeah, man.
And for all you listeners out there, we're happy and just back at it, man. So you?
I'm good. I was dealing with a little something, but a little bit. I'm healthier now, so we're good.
Good. This
And
is important.
I see you're repping my boys there.
I am. Yeah.
So I mean,
So
I still got some representation right here, but
yeah.
I thought I'd be on suit with you. But
Yeah. Why
um,
not?
funny enough, my brother would be very proud of what I'm wearing because
Of
I don't know if you
course.
can see it there.
The Shelby
It's a
Eleanor.
Shelby. Yep, Eleanor.
That's Eleanor. Oof. One of the greatest
And
cars ever.
I'm a Chevy guy. Everything with me is Chevy. 67 Impala. I have a Chevy Camaro. And he's the Ford guy. So when I actually sent him a picture, I video called him and showed him I'm like, oh,
Nice.
look what I'm wearing. He's like, huh. I'm like, yep. But
Very nice.
yeah, man, we
So
got rep. We
we
got
do.
good stuff going on. But let's get into the show. So we're gonna go over some hauls that I got this week.
Oh, love your
I got
halls.
quite a few things here over the past 2 weeks. Very fun, very interesting things. We do have to get some business out of the way. I just want to say thank you to everyone that has been listening, subscribing. I see on the charts like all the people listening and where it's coming from. So I thought I'd take a second in our intro to acknowledge where everyone's listening. And if they,
I love it.
you know, want to chime in with us and give us a little feedback on the episodes and on the show, they can. And let's see. So I'm gonna read out the first off. We're in 5 countries being listened to. That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I gotta say, for a small podcast that we've been starting, since June, and we're in 5 countries. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
So the 5 countries are none other than, of course, the United States,
Yeah.
Germany, Singapore, Greece, and Austria. Interesting. Now,
Interesting.
the
How they get over there?
cities.
That's interesting.
Hey man, people, they
Yeah,
like what they like. Retro is universal.
it
Retro
is.
is universal.
It
So
is.
some of these cities I might butcher. So sorry if I butcher your city. So first one, Frankfurt am Main, Hesse. Then Salem, Massachusetts, Hollister, California, Miami, Florida, Seymour, Indiana, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Columbia, South Carolina, Hialeah, Florida, Addison, Illinois, Atlanta, Georgia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Homewood, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Jacksonville, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Charlotte, North Carolina, Kavala, East Macedonia, and Trace. I don't know where that one is. So if you're from there and you're listening, let me know. Janesville, Wisconsin, Nuremberg, Bavaria, Tavares, Florida, Louisville, Kentucky, Springfield, Virginia, and Houston, Texas.
Thank you.
So
Those
thank
are
you to
great listeners
all
right
of
there.
those places because you guys are constantly listening to the podcast. Thank you, everyone from all those places that are listening and, keeping the podcast going on the audios. We do have the videos. I will say this, though. If you want to reach out and show your love for the show, send ideas or anything like that. Again, we always do say you could send us a DM on the socials, which is Rolly's Retro Room on basically everywhere, Instagram, TikTok, and on the YouTube. And Tony is Tony in Retro. But we also have a Gmail. It's now that you can reach out, it's Rolly's Retro Room Pod at Gmail.
Yep.
Spelled exactly how you would think. Rolly's Retro Room all together, pod, all that together at Gmail. And you can send us an email. Reach out to us, let us know. Again, if you haven't done it already, you could give us like a rating on the podcast stuff because that helps out push the podcast and give us a rating, give us 5 stars or however many stars you feel we deserve. and leave some comments and let us know what you think of the show.
Yeah. We enjoy everybody. We enjoy everybody that's listening, and we want to engage with you people. We want to engage and then talk about everything retro. What's your retro? Even in these other countries, how's your retro different from our retro? And so, like you
Mhm.
said, retro is universal. So
Yeah.
reach out. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So like, share, subscribe. Thank you to those who are already doing that. We really appreciate it. And yeah. All right. So I'm gonna jump into this haul because I got like a bunch of stuff I want to show
What
on
you
here. I'm
got?
gonna
What you got?
fly
Tell me
through
what you
it.
got.
It's a bunch of tapes and stuff like that, some VHSs and some other goodies. Let's go. First up on the hauls. Again, I'm collecting VHSs and they still have the stickers from where I got them from.
Nice.
We got this Gargoyles VHS.
Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Pristine.
And it's in this plastic like mom and pop shop like rental thing. So it
Yeah, I see.
protected the condition of the cardboard. Then this might come up later.
There you go. Look at that.
Bowfinger,
Oh,
absolute
yeah.
classic movie.
Yeah.
And coincidence, but you'll see why.
Yeah. Total coincidence.
Classic. Absolute classic right here.
Can't go wrong with a little liar liar.
Liar, liar. The Claw. This one's funny because I like this movie. It's like a musical with Ewan McGregor and Renee Zellweger, Down with Love, and it's resealed from Hollywood Video.
Hollywood Video, the rival to Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm. All right, almost done with these real quick. Like I said, we're flying through them.
Nice.
Along Came a Spider.
That one's a pretty good. Is that one Ashley Judd?
No, it's not this one. I know which one you're talking about. No, it's not this one.
Got it.
Then I talked about this recently with somebody. Cliffhanger.
Great
Sly,
movie.
Which I've been watching Tulsa King. You need to watch Tulsa King.
There's a few things I need to watch. Tulsa King, Landman is another one I need to watch.
I don't know about that one, but Tulsa King definitely. It has Sylvester Stallone and my boyfriend Grillo, and it's dope.
Gotta check it out.
Identity. This is a sick movie.
Nice.
If you haven't seen it. And then, of course, like you guys know, anytime I see a Blockbuster DVD
you get it
thing, I get it. And this one is fear.com.
Okay. Yeah. That's early 2000s.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a CD. It's Everclear's first CD.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
It's pretty dope. There's like 2 songs on here that I know, the rest I don't. But I was jamming to it the other day. All right. And then these they're retro in theme, but they're new.
Okay.
So these are the 2003 TMNT figures from Super 7. The reason why I got them is, one, they look beautiful. And I still have them wrapped up. I haven't even opened them.
Get out of here, really?
Yeah. But they're new. So these things are $55. And there was a crazy sale on Amazon where they were like $23.
Nice.
And I had to. And when you see, you'll see why. So first off, here's Leonardo. Still in the bag. I still have to.
Nice. Beautiful. Is this for your own personal collection?
Yeah. This is mine. I'm going to open these bad boys up and pose them up on my shelves. I know this glare sucks, but
no, I can see it. That's beautiful.
My favorite. I love that they come with a separate head.
Okay.
Raphael, just badass.
Dude, you're messing up my studio, right? Uh-huh. So you got all 4?
No, because for some reason Donatello didn't go on special. And then Michelangelo is awesome for so many reasons. He has his extra head, and then you see that he has his loose nunchucks, and then he has the spinning nunchucks.
Oh, okay, cool. So you could do the little.
And it just stays like that, so you could pose him, and it looks like he's spinning it if you take a picture.
That is cool. That is really cool.
These things are so awesome.
That is awesome, dude. Great.
So I need Donatello, but I'm a thrifter, so I wait for the deals.
Yeah,
I don't. Sometimes I'm impatient, and I pull the trigger on a lot of stuff, but in my heart, I'm a thrifter. I thrift stuff, so
yeah,
I feel like that was a good. Like when I saw that, I was like $23. Let's go right now. I'm not.
Yeah, you got to get it. Can't pass up on that.
No,
you really can't. So,
but those are my hauls.
Very nice.
The last thing I'll mention before we jump into our segments is lately I've been playing doing a lot of TikTok lives playing retro video games, and
Okay.
it's been so crazy. Like it's been so dope. I beat Mega Man 2 the other day. I
How did
haven't,
that go?
bro. It just unlocked so many memories playing that game, hearing the music in that game, people telling me strategies on what to do. People reminding me because every villain has a weakness and it's based on suits that you get.
Yeah.
Bro, the TikTok community that I've like the friends I've made on the TikTok lives have been awesome. They literally help me. They guided me when I get stuck, and like, oh, do this, go here, do this, wear this suit. So the Mega Man one was dope. The one that was crazy was the GoldenEye. I
Tell me
played
about that.
GoldenEye online on TikTok. Like I was just streaming it and I was stuck like in two parts. And the last level took me maybe an hour and a half. I had people on there
Ooh.
frustrated, like, yo, do this, do that. Yo, you're driving me crazy. Why haven't you beat? I'm like, yo, I'm trying. Like this, it's not as easy as you would think. It's not that easy. And I'm here like I'm like, why is this taking so long? Why am I not like I remember being like so like this was the easiest thing in the world to me back in the day.
Right, when we were kids, I bet you
GoldenEye to
knocked out
me
the
was
what,
like
30 minutes?
breathing. Like I
Yeah.
like playing GoldenEye was breathing to me. Like could do that shit in seconds.
Yeah.
And I couldn't beat the last level. And finally I beat it. We were all just like everyone in the chat was going crazy. Oh my god!
Nice.
Finally, we saw a video. It took us back. Like, bro, we were all having like a nostalgic vibe. I wanted to do some shout outs to my TikTok fam. A few people here. Let me see who I got here. So first and foremost, I made friends with him. I've been following this guy for years. He's an amazing artist known as the Airbrush Prince. His
Nice.
name is D Coney. I actually started following him because he was huge in the Power Ranger community,
Okay.
and I'm huge into Power Rangers. I follow all the Power Ranger stuff. His art is sick. Like he's just a dope artist, and he and I like bonded over some retro gaming stuff, and then he wanted to see my room, and we just hit it off. And like he's just a dope guy. So D Coney, what's up, bro? And that you guys should definitely follow D Coney. Some other people that I've met on there. One account on TikTok is GS Family Arcade. It's a family
Nice.
that they play arcades together. Like they're bringing up their kids through retro arcades.
That's
So
awesome.
dope. Another person that was just literally like a cheerleader for me, that was just egging me on and like giving me like positive vibes. April Quinney, 88, dope. Like she was literally just like pushing through. You got this, you could do it. And bro, I was just like, bro, I'm gonna give up. She's like, no, you got this. Keep going. And I'm like, all right, cool. My boy Gigi, who was there the whole time, like he from start to finish was with me. He's like, yo, we're doing this. And then I bonded with somebody, and then they ended up bonding on one of my lives with my girlfriend as well. Her name is Erica B. We started. I was playing video games, and somehow we started talking about like novelas that we used to watch. I used to watch with my grandparents
Yeah,
and Sábado Gigante.
of course.
And but she's not from Miami. I think she's in California.
Yeah, they watched it
She's
out there.
Mexican, so it's like
Yeah.
Hispanic culture. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So it was just dope, and I was like, it's just crazy. These lives you make friends on these lives and people have similar interests, similar upbringings, and you just start vibing. And it's just, I'm there playing a video game, and we just start. It's just like a chat, like a conversation. We're just talking, having a good time. So that was dope. I just wanted to go on here and be like, oh, like let them shout them out and be like, yo, like these are dope people I've met on TikTok.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah, with that being said, let's go to the first one. Now, who remembers when back in the day we would, we had Game Boys, we had Game Gears, but a lot of times maybe some people couldn't afford that stuff, or there was multiple games that you wanted to play, but you couldn't get those games for those systems. And what was the alternative? Tiger handhelds.
That's right.
And let me tell you, there was a Tiger handheld for just about every game.
And there's probably so many we can't put them on here. Like,
No, the list of Tiger handhelds is
Forget it.
ridiculous. I remember going to Toys R Us and like KB Toys and Kmart actually.
Yeah.
And just seeing all the Tiger handhelds and be like, yo, and I'm just there like some of them had actual like games. For instance, look right here.
Yeah.
You have DuckTales, Sonic 3. Sonic 3 has a freaking game.
Yeah.
And if you had a Game Gear, you could do that. But Game Gears were mad expensive.
Yeah.
So This was kind of like a version of it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Tiger handhelds were like they were it was a cheap like thing.
Yeah.
It was like it's literally one background the whole time.
Yeah. And the background didn't move.
Right, the background doesn't move. The people move. It's like the little electronic dots. The sound of a Tiger handheld just like transports you. I have one somewhere around here. But the minute you hear a Tiger handheld sound, you're like, "Oh, yeah, you're transported." That electronic sound that they make when you turn them on and they move around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It has a button that you could turn off the sound in case you're in a car ride or you wanna play, like, incognito, but it's not backlit.
Right.
So, you're, like, flashlighting on these 2 as well. But it's literally, like, you're a little figure, maybe you move up, down, forward, you're avoiding obstacles and stuff like that, but to be honest with you, while the Tiger handheld did hold us over as far as gaming, these things were like beautiful, bro. Like they look so
Of
awesome.
course,
The
bro.
color on them, so most of them are white,
Yeah.
like this one right here, the Sonic 2 one. But a lot of them have like these funky colors that were kind of thematic to what they were. And
Yeah.
man, like it's just bro, that double dragon. I think I had that double dragon one. It
I
just
definitely had that
seeing
double
that.
dragon.
Look at the
Yeah.
art on that thing.
Yeah.
Just seeing that thing, like, it's bro, it's
Yeah.
awesome, and the thing is, Double Dragon is literally you're just a side scroller beat 'em up, so
Yeah.
all you're
That's it.
doing is walking forward and punching and kicking. That's all you do in that one.
That's
I
it.
remember that one.
Yep. I mean, and then, I mean, you got ones like, I mean, this is the one I had, X-Men.
Oof.
Again, same thing. Just beat them up side. They come to you. You're not background's not moving. I think you're Wolverine or Cyclops. I'm not sure which one it was, but man, you're just going. This thing will keep you entertained. This was our iPads back in the
Yeah,
day.
yep.
This was it. You're in the car. I didn't have a Game Gear. I didn't have a Game Boy. This was it. And the batteries lasted for a
Oh,
long
yeah,
time.
I think it's what, 2 batteries, 2 double A's?
That's it. Two double
Yeah,
A's. That's it.
and but again, look at what you're it's literally that screen turns on and it says you have a figure on there and there's stuff coming at you and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
again, I have to call out the art on these things is
No.
look at that Wolverine, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Wolverine on there,
incredible.
Cyclops, like, dude, like, I think about the 90s and anything we had, art was like, the art on these things were crazy. I said it the other day to somebody, the art on the toy boxes for all my Ninja Turtle toys,
Yeah.
it's like I would want it framed. The Ninja Turtle Van, box cover
Yeah.
is beautiful. I want that, like, on a some kind of, like, thing on my wall.
Right. And
What other
let me
ones
tell
do
you
we have?
something. The art, and speaking of artwork, you got to understand that this, for me,
Oof.
was like the epitome of all my Tiger handhelds. This I
Yeah.
had, and I had to have it. It was beautiful. It was one of the few ones that were black. Like you said, they all came in white, and it was one of the
Yeah.
few ones that were black. I mean, the Mortal Kombat was incredible,
That
and
thing is beautiful, dude.
I
The
mean, just
all
look at that.
black, and then you got the hints of color of red and yellow, like the actual buttons and the D-pad are yellow with the
Yep.
red accent. Bro, this thing, I mean, that thing looks dope. Like, oh my god. Like the problem again with this damn podcast is every
Yeah.
time we talk about something, I want to collect it.
Yeah.
Like
For
I
sure.
would love to have a shelf where I just have them all standing
Yeah,
next
for
to each
sure.
other.
Like with on a stand or something like that,
Mhm.
just to show it off like that,
Yeah.
because people don't believe us that this was just keep us entertained for hours. It
Yeah.
like they seriously wouldn't believe us. And I mean, just look. I mean, and if you look at just Aladdin, I mean, look at that again. This one wasn't white; it was red and yellow, but it was just again work of art.
Look, and that one actually has it's on. You
Yeah,
see Aladdin on there, and I guess that's Genie, and there's something like that's all it is. It's
yeah,
literally one background the
hmm
entire time, and then you're
yeah,
just moving around that screen.
yeah. And
But that one looks awesome. That red with the blue and yellow.
oh, so beautiful. It really is. It really, and again, didn't take much to entertain us, man. Like
No,
this was it. Like this was completely it. But you had suggested something. They had a Power Rangers one. Am I correct?
All right, so there's 2 Power Ranger ones.
Okay, there's 2 Power Rangers. Talk
So
talk
there's a
about that for a
white
moment.
one, which is like the
Okay.
basic one, and I know some people might remember. Okay, so this one right here, they
Yeah.
actually did a re-release recently
Okay.
of some Tiger handhelds, and this was one of them. And this is the basic one. You know, you fight putties, you fight Goldar, and stuff like that. It makes the noises. You move up, down, to the side, blah blah blah. It's dope. I didn't have this one
Okay.
because they released another one shortly after,
They
and it
did.
had like that card reader on the top. And essentially, what it is, yeah, you see, it's black. That one was so dope. Black. Look at the button style on it. Look at the art on it. And on the top of it, you got like different Power Ranger cards. And I get to be whatever Ranger you want it to be. You swipe the card on the top, and that's the Ranger, and you get like their power ups and stuff like that. Or whoever you're using it, you get power ups and stuff like that.
Mhm.
This was crazy. It's I think it's like it says it there like a barcode reader, and this I feel like I thought this was gonna blow up. I thought this is the next evolution of Tiger handhelds, where okay now you have to like get these cards for like different things in the Tiger handheld. Like I'm like, oh shit, Tiger handhelds are moving up. I don't
Yeah.
know how like if it took off or not. I don't know what's going on, but this is the I know there's other games that had cards,
Mhm.
but this is the only one I had that I played, and if I remember correctly, there was like a promo. Mind you, this advertisement that you're seeing right here, this
Yeah.
advertisement was in like Disney Adventures, all the like Nintendo Powers, Game Pro
Yeah.
magazines. Like this thing was being advertised everywhere. Like it was one of the insert things. And when I saw this, I go, bro, I need this thing. And it came with, I believe, like 5 cards. But then I forgot what magazine. There's a magazine that is said like, "Oh, if you want this one exclusive card, you have to buy this magazine." And it was like like in that issue, a card that was in there that you would buy this issue of I forgot what book it was. And I think it was the White Ranger. I'm not sure. Like my memory's
Yeah.
a little hazy on that stuff. But this thing was crazy. And I remember, bro, having this thing, and I'm like, all right, for this level, I'm gonna be the Red Ranger. Swipe, Red Ranger, bum, 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 you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
This Ranger, I want to be the White Ranger. Swipe. It was
So
again,
I'm wondering if that's like the first time you got to change characters because I wonder if you couldn't change characters without like a card. Is that the reason why they did the card so you could be whoever character you wanted to be?
maybe, yeah. Because like if you see there in the White Ranger's hand, it
Yeah.
shows like the cards kind of like
Yeah.
fanning
I see it on
out,
the bottom.
kind of.
Yeah.
And like the first one's the Black Ranger, and then you see like the blue, the red, the yellow.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, Tiger handhelds, dude.
Dude.
I think about like and I can't remember all the ones I had maybe like 6 or 7 of them. Mind
Mhm.
you, I had a Game Boy and I had a Game Gear as well growing up. But some like to ask your mom back then, like those the games for those little things were $50.
Yeah.
Like a Game Boy game and a Game Gear game was like
They
$50.
weren't yeah,
So
they weren't cheap. The cartridges, they weren't
yeah.
cheap.
So I think the Tiger handhelds were like $15, $20. So
Yeah.
it would sometimes instead of asking my mom for like, a new game for my Game Gear or my Game Boy, I'll be like, can I just get the Tiger handheld? And it was kind of a flex. And I felt taking it to school was easier.
It was. It definitely you could hide in your book bag a lot better. You could bring it out at lunchtime in the spill out area. Like
Yeah.
it definitely was.
Yeah. And then if
For
you
sure.
pulled it out, it was a flex. Whichever one you had, you were flexing on all your boys. Like,
For
yo, look
sure.
what I bought to school today. Oh, damn, you got the Mortal Kombat. Oh,
Yeah.
snap, you got the Power. I remember when I clicked that Power Ranger one and I busted out the cards, bro. All my friends were like, yo, it uses cards? I'm
Yeah.
like, yep.
Definitely was a flex. Like, look at this one I just found. This one's incredible. Look at that.
Oh my God. The Terminator. I didn't even know that the Terminator had one. And
Dude.
look at that. Bro, it's so clean. It's the white. We got the
Yeah,
Terminator background on it, and with the like baby blue buttons on it, bro. This
bro.
thing is, and what like I think it's just like you move side to side shooting the Terminators.
Yeah, pretty
So in
much.
this one, is it not John Reese? What's his name?
John Connor.
No,
No, correct Kyle Reese.
Kyle Reese.
Yes.
So here you
Kyle
must be
Reese.
Kyle Reese just shooting at Arnold.
Yeah, pretty much. Because this is the first Terminator. So I
Yes.
guess you're just like, and of course, like here's another one. Like it is just literally you're just okay. You're fighting, and there's just one background. There's nothing else, and that's it. Like that's how it was. That's just and you went on top of it. There are no fatalities. There's no fatalities. There's no secret codes in this.
Oh yeah.
You beat them, and your bar went down, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's the epitome of these games. But man, they were awesome. And again, I looked them up. I'm like, all right, let's see how much they go for on eBay. That Mortal Kombat one was $109.
Oh no,
I'm
they're
just
stupid. It's stupid expensive.
yeah. So
I
and
found a Shinobi one in a Goodwill up here, and I got it for 99 cents. And I'm like, oh, I wonder what these go for. It's going for like $40,
yeah,
and it works. And I think it was dope. But yeah, no, Tiger handhelds. Like, which ones did you have? Which ones were
yeah,
you playing with? Which ones did you want? I mean, these, like I said, these things are art, bro. All those Disney ones have like their own like unique color scheme and like layout. Again, it you look at them and you're
yeah.
transported. Like that Aladdin thing, I remember perfectly. Was it 1993, 1994?
Yeah.
Like that thing was. I remember I didn't have it. I know somebody who had it because seeing it now, I just remember remembering somebody pulling it out of their book bag when we were in Silver Bluff Elementary in the middle play area that we used to all hang out with before school started.
Yeah.
Like, you'd go to like before you went to your class. I remember, I think it was a girl that had it actually. If you had Tiger handhelds, let us know which ones you had. What was your favorite one? Which ones were you after? Which ones did you want? I'm just looking at these, like I said, these Disney ones. That Chip and Dale one and that DuckTales one, they look so dope. And the DuckTales one doesn't even have a directional pad. It's
No, it's
just
just
buttons.
buttons. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. It's just buttons.
Yeah. Tiger handhelds. Let us know which ones did you have? Who has seen that Eddie Murphy special on Netflix?
You told me about it, bro. How is it?
Man, it's so good. Like Eddie Murphy was, I mean, come on. That guy he ran like the 80s and 90s. Like who's more iconic? I mean, Jim Carrey came in the 90s, and as of 1994 started being one of the biggest comedic presence in the 90s, but Eddie Murphy was that guy, dude.
Yeah,
80s, 90s. I mean, who like if you're trying to pinpoint who was one of the most impactful like movie stars of the 80s and then in the 90s, he bro, the list of movies that he has and the
it's
impact that he
iconic.
had, it's crazy. It's crazy. I was telling you about, what was the movie I was telling you about that you haven't seen? Golden Child.
Yeah, I
You
haven't seen
need
that. That
to
was one of
watch
the ones I have
that
never
movie,
seen.
dude. Like that movie's so sick. Like and like you wouldn't think Eddie Murphy when you think about like that movie. I don't want to ruin it for you because you haven't seen it, but
Yeah,
definitely you need to check that movie out. But
that's so
watching,
that this
yeah,
documentary, right?
this thing is so awesome. Just a good like retrospective into like his career, his life, his brother Charlie Murphy. There's a lot. It's heavy
Nice.
talking about Charlie Murphy.
Yeah,
It's really awesome. It's just cool to see like the type of person he is, just being reminded of his career. It almost makes you want to go watch. I mean, I want to watch a few of those movies again.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, but with that being said, with Eddie Murphy's documentary, I thought, why not talk about the movies that we like from Eddie Murphy, like our top five. I think we're kind of like aligned on
We
our
are.
list, more or
We have
less, more or
we have
less.
few ones here and there. We're
There
not gonna
might
do
be
like a
one or
top
two
10, but
here.
like,
Right,
yeah.
right, right. But let's talk about these movies. Go ahead, give me your top five, and I'll give you my top five.
All right. So like, this was kind of a hard list. It was like, okay, I was gonna put one of his new ones, like Dolomite is my name, because I thought that was like his like comeback, where it's like, oh my god, Eddie Murphy's back. It's such a great movie, but it's not retro because it came back. It came probably in the late 2010s. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna replace that. So I think with number five, I'm gonna go with the Nutty Professor.
Okay.
Classic, classic. Love the Nutty Professor. It's a '90s, great, funny.
Mhm.
I mean, he just transforms into this character, and then
He's like every character in it.
yeah, he plays his entire
Not the
family
first
except
time
for
he's done it, but
yeah,
definitely this is what is one of the more impactful scenes where he's everyone.
yeah, except the little kid. That's it.
Right. Right.
So it's a great movie. Funny, has me rolling on the floor laughing. Dave Chappelle, young Dave Chappelle is in it.
That Dave Chappelle scene kills
Is
me. Like
yes,
the crazy thing is that first time when he goes into him when he's
yeah,
Professor Trump, bro, like I was emotional. I was a little
yeah,
kid and I wasn't fat or anything like that. I was like,
yeah,
bro, why are you
yeah,
picking on this guy, dude? Like,
yeah,
shut the hell up.
yeah,
Like you
and
feel and that Eddie Murphy is in all that makeup, and
yeah,
yet he still is coming through that suit with his emotions. Like you see it in his eyes,
yes,
like how hurt he is with what's going on. He's embarrassed. Like
yep,
he was trying to get out of there so
yep,
he wouldn't get picked on in the show in front of Jada Pinkett Smith.
mhm, yep.
And bro, I felt so bad. But then he comes back as Buddy
As
Love
yes,
and fucking gives it to him.
yes,
Just first makes fun of like literally like what the hell is that in your head, boy? Shit locks or some shit like that.
yeah,
And then he just whoops his ass, slams him into the freaking piano,
yep.
and starts playing the piano. It's like loving you
Yeah.
is
Oh,
easy because you. And then he has Dave Chappelle.
yeah.
Do 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 do.
It's such a
Great
great
scene.
scene. It really is. So that's definitely my number 5. 4, Trading Places. It's one of my all-time favorites. I love it.
Great movie.
It's such a funny movie. Eddie Murphy plays this like homeless character, and and then these two old guys kind of like bet that they could bring a homeless guy and teach him,
Mortimer.
yeah,
Mortimer.
and just teach him trading, and he ends
Mhm.
up like thriving, and then they find out what they're doing, and Dan Aykroyd comes in, and yeah, it's a really really funny movie, and Jamie Lee Curtis is in it, like just starting off. So this is definitely for probably number 4 on my list
What I
for
like
as far
about
as
this
top 5.
movie is that in the beginning, he's the homeless guy,
Yeah.
and he's doing the whole thing that he doesn't have legs, and he's
Yes.
blind too, I think, right?
Yeah. It's on the
And then the
subway.
cops pick him up, the thing rolls away,
Yeah.
his legs just unfold, and he's like, "I can see
I can see.
my legs."
Yes.
And I was a little kid, and I was cracking up. I was like, "Bro, he was so like he was dope in that movie." Like
Yeah.
just the beginning of the movie with him, I was like, "Bro, I'm in. Let's go."
Yeah. Yeah.
Great
So
movie.
that's definitely number 4. Number 3 is going to be for me Bowfinger. Loved
Excellent,
Bowfinger.
excellent movie.
It's so
It's
for
so
me, and I told you
underrated.
it is. It is. I think it's one of the ones that definitely went under the radar. But like when you watched it for the first time, it was like this is just classic Eddie Murphy. Like just like he didn't go into like a makeup, but yet he transforms into his like twin brother, and you're just like,
I
like
remember I was telling you that that's one of the movies where like he's himself in the movie. Well, he's playing a version of himself as the
yeah,
movie star,
yeah,
but then when he's this character, it's him.
yeah,
There's no makeup on his face, right? I think he puts like put like a different hair thing
yeah.
on to have a different kind of like fade or
Has
whatever.
braces.
But the braces, the glasses, and he just transforms his face. And we're talking about that one scene where he's like, "Are you comfortable with doing nudity?" And he's like,
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
sure,
sure, I get it. Of
I
course, it's like
guess."
he's like I like when he's like talking. He's like, "How do you feel about contact lenses?" Like, I guess I could wear them. And he's like takes all his glasses and he's like, "Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna put my glasses on right now." Just and everybody's like, I could run errands, and I'm really good at
Mhm.
running errands. Like, I think there was one scene with Steve Martin is like, he's like, I need you to run an errand, and I need you to go to the pencil store, and you're gonna sharpen those pencils. I'm gonna sharpen. I'm just like, it's so funny.
Oh,
It's such a
and
great.
one of your crushes is in the movie too, right?
Yes, Heather Graham. Yeah,
Heather Graham.
yeah, she's definitely one of my crushes from the '90s. Boogie Nights, Austin Powers, Spy Who Shagged Me. So, and then she's in this. So, yeah, she's
Yeah.
definitely one of my crushes. So that's definitely number 3. Um, Number 2
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have to be Coming to America.
Oh, come on, come on.
Coming to America would have to be number 2.
Yep,
Um,
I see
can't
it.
can't go wrong with that. Like him and Arsenio Hall are
Arsenio
like,
Hall.
yeah, are just they're bangers. They're like so funny. Like, and
One
I
thing
do that.
one thing I'll
But
tell you, when you watch this documentary, wait until you see what inspired this movie.
okay, I can't wait. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can watch it tomorrow. This one was I think this is one of the first ones where he like put on makeup and he was playing people in the stage.
Mhm.
Sexual chocolate.
Yeah,
Like he was playing the barber. Arsenio Hall was playing different characters. Like it was just great, great
yeah,
comedy gold. It really was. Didn't care too much for the second one, but this one,
yeah, second one was whatever. The
yeah,
crazy thing about him doing all the characters and the makeup is
yeah,
no one knew he was the Jewish white guy in
that's
the
the craziest
barbershop.
part. Yes,
And
and it
then
was
they
Eddie Murphy.
saved that at the end of the credits. That was like the biggest reveal. That's like the biggest twist
Yep.
of like an eight of the 80s movies was like they goes, he tells the joke, he goes, "Where's the uh-huh? Uh-huh?" And I'm just like, and it's like Eddie Murphy. I was like,
Yeah,
that was him?
that was Eddie Murphy,
Bro,
and
what a
that was a
reveal.
great. It was such a great reveal, and like I think a lot of people didn't know who
No.
it was. Like there was
So
no because he played it so well, and the
when you
makeup
watch
was
this
so
doc,
good.
they literally talk about how like he was walking around this like the studio dressed like that, and no one was going up to him because they didn't know that it wasn't Eddie Murphy.
That's awesome. That's how you know
Yeah.
when the makeup's good. You
Mhm.
know, it's like no one recognizes you
And then
for
he
sure.
said it. He goes, when he changes his voice, you can't find a hint of Eddie Murphy in
No,
any of his voices. I
nope.
dare to challenge that because when he's doing the sexual chocolate thing,
Yeah,
you can still hear the Eddie
you could
Murphy
still hear
in
it.
that
I
character.
actually didn't know it was him either with Sexual Chocolate. I was fooled when I first watched it, and then I found out like, oh no, that is like when he starts singing, he's like, "La," like I'm like, oh,
I
boom,
believe
that's Eddie
children
Murphy.
are the
Yeah,
future.
exactly. Sexual
Somewhere
Chocolate.
let them lead the way. Sexual chocolate. He's just awesome.
King. And then all there's like just like look at it. Great. That's my definitely number two.
All right, give us
And
your number one.
my number one is the Beverly Hills Cops series. Not so much number three, but part one and part two, and even Axel Foley, the last one just came out. This for me is classic Eddie Murphy. These are my
Yes,
favorite movies. They're awesome. The soundtrack, the 80s synth, like it
everything.
for
The
me,
actual Foley
everything.
theme song is
Yes.
just like classic. It's funny because my when I was watching the documentary, my girl walked into the living room and she's like, "Oh, so when you think Eddie Murphy, what's the first thing that comes to mind to you?" It's generational. I feel like it's generational. Like it
Yeah, it can be.
depends on how old you are. What was your first introduction to? So she knew what my answer was going to be because I watch this all the time, and it's Beverly Hills Cop. The first thing I think Eddie Murphy, granted everything he's ever done, and you that people who know me would probably think Coming to America, Beverly Hills Cop, because I watch Beverly Hills Cop all the time. I think I love the first two. I watch the first
Yeah,
two all the time. I think it's the second one is just as good as the first one.
yeah,
When he goes back and he like kind of like jacks that mansion, and
yeah.
it had Bridget Nielsen in it,
Yep,
and the captain gets like I think like shot or something like that,
yep.
and he comes to investigate that. And
That's right.
I I love part two. Part three, I didn't like with that whole theme park thing, and
Yeah,
they kind of like here's the problem. When you mess with the theme song,
yeah,
you messed up.
yeah.
They tried to make the theme song very 90s-ish with a little like more like of a techno
It
kind of
didn't work.
situation.
Didn't work.
Right there, you messed up.
Yeah,
Don't touch the theme song.
yeah.
So, hence why this new one, the Axel Foley that came out, I thought that movie was great.
They brought it
Like,
back. They brought
you
back the
could
theme song.
erase number 3 and put Axel Foley in it.
Yeah, I think so. And the funny enough, I'd like to take it back to part one. Is we're gonna go back to one of our episodes. Why 1984 is the year of the 80s because this movie, part one, came out in 84. It is
Mhm.
our year, and that's why it for me it's number one, and it's just classic Eddie Murphy. And anytime it's on, it's a remote dropper. I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah.
dropping it.
It's a guaranteed watch no matter what.
Yeah.
And
So
so much so that we're from Miami, and, whenever I used to go to a Heat game, or
Yep.
watch anything from Miami Heat, they always play the Heat is on.
Yeah. The Heat, yep.
Okay. You would think us, we would think the Miami Heat. Now, everyone in Miami thinks when they hear that song, they think Miami Heat.
No.
I think Beverly Hills
Beverly
Cop.
Hills Cop. That's
Beverly
right.
Hills Cop all the time. Every time.
All the time. Every time. That's right. So that if people tell you it's like, oh yeah, they played at the Heat game. Nope. It's from this movie.
Yeah.
And definitely that's the first time we've ever heard that song.
Yeah.
So those are my top 5. It's your turn, my friend.
Your top 5 and my top 5 are almost similar. We don't have to go into like how we did with yours. I'll read my top 5. We'll make some comments about the differences, but all right. My number 5, I think it's the same one as yours. Nutty Professor.
Okay.
Absolutely love that movie. I saw it. I believe it was the summer of like I was in 6th grade, and actually, I think that was the same summer that we talked about before. I think I saw the Phantom, and this the same summer.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Nutty Professor. What I already said, what I had to say. Like this, funny, emotional, relatable. On a lot of levels. Him playing all the characters. It's just he really showed everything and his dedication. Because to
Yeah.
sit in that chair and put the makeup on for 5
Hours.
hours almost every time for each character to film those scenes
Yeah.
is actors aren't doing that today.
No way. It's they're putting on a CGI suit and
Yeah.
and being in pajama pants, and that's
Yeah.
it.
So here's where we differ.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you've seen this movie, and if you have, this one's like not like people. This is not a fan favorite.
Yeah.
I like it. I used to watch it a lot. Again, another movie I recorded from an HBO weekend, and it wasn't for kids, to be honest with you, but it is Vampire in Brooklyn. I know.
It's one of his worst ones. It's like I've seen it. It's
I don't know why, man.
he even thinks it's one of his worst ones.
I know he does, but I like this movie, and I dare say it's not. I don't have this one on the list, but I don't hate Harlem Nights.
Oh my
Harlem Nights
god.
to me
Yeah.
isn't bad, bro. I like Harlem Nights. And
I gotta rewatch
everyone's
it.
in it.
I know. I gotta rewatch Harlem Nights. A lot of
Richard
people.
Pryor, everyone is in Harlem Nights. But anyways, this is my number 4 right here, Vampire in Brooklyn. I used to watch this one all the time.
Young
And this one
Angela
he
Bassett.
gets, huh?
A young Angela Bassett.
Yeah. And in this one, I love how he gets I forgot his name. I think it's Kadeem,
Yeah.
his like gimp, and
Yeah.
he makes him like kind of like a zombie, and he starts bro. This movie is my god. I don't know why this movie gets so much hate, and I know he
Okay. It's
doesn't like
okay.
it. A lot of people like it, but I like this movie. It's in my top 5.
All right.
Haters gonna hate. If you don't
All right.
like it, this is my list. Get out of here.
All
All right. My number 3, Bowfinger. And the crazy thing is, like unplanned, I found Bowfinger on VHS at a thrift store. And I was like, oh shit, Bowfinger.
That's
I
right.
was cracking up. The fact that it was Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy, I had never seen these two come together.
Yeah.
And they came together, and Eddie Murphy was doing this dual role.
Yeah.
And they're filming this movie like on the go, guerrilla style.
Yeah.
And they're using like real life stuff. Like, okay, he's gonna be going to there, so we gotta act. And like you said, what's her name? Heather Graham
Heather
comes
Graham.
out, says, "Oh,
Yep.
you're my love," and she runs up to him, and Eddie Murphy is just like, "The hell's going on?"
Yeah. I think it's his name. His name is Kit Carrington or something like that. Something. His name's
like
Kit. Yeah.
And then, what was the name? I think the movie was like it was Chubby Rain.
Chubby Rain. Yeah, he
That
wrote
was the
this
name
like
of the movie.
crazy
And at
script.
the end, like, look, we just need you to do this one shot. And he's like, I don't know if it's I'm gonna get you, sucker. Or
I got you, suckers.
yeah.
Got you,
like,
suckers.
but I remember cracking up so much. I would watch this movie when, again, growing up this movie came out, what, 98, I think?
Yeah.
I think it came out 98. The only reason why I think that is because I remember watching it in my mom's apartment, and that's when we had our little black box, the illegal black box that everyone had that we
Everybody
watched
had, yeah.
review on. And they would have that day where one movie played back to back all day.
Yeah.
And I remember one day was
that's right. On
Bowfinger.
pay-per-view. It would be playing back to back. Yeah, I remember that.
Just one day of one movie the entire day, and it was Bowfinger, and I watched them like, bro, let me just record it. And I recorded it. But
it's such a great and I think they low-key made fun of Scientology in the movie.
Yep. Definitely.
They definitely, because he was part of that cult or whatever. mind mind. I think Steve called it mind fuck or something.
Yeah. But this
Something like that.
this is such an underrated movie. This movie doesn't get talked about enough. With Steve Martin in it, there's another movie he has called Sergeant Bilko that I absolutely love that no one ever
Another
talks
classic
about.
movie. Yes.
But Sergeant Bilko's an awesome movie. But back to Eddie Murphy. So that's my number 3. Bowfinger, absolute classic. Classic.
Okay.
If you haven't watched Bowfinger right now, go watch it. Number 2, I think our top 2 are the same. Number 2 is Coming to America.
Yep.
I mean, come on. I
Yeah.
quote this every day almost.
Yeah.
I have friends, I have friendships that are based on quoting this movie.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And it's funny enough, I forgot to mention this. This one is actually in canon with Trading Places because there's a deleted scene in Coming to America. Go watch it. There's a deleted scene where he's walking with the daughter from McDowell. I forgot her name.
No, that's not
And
the scene where he gives them the money. The
I thought it
bums.
was, yeah, he gives the money to the old people that are in
Yeah,
Trading Places.
that's why like Mortimer. We're back.
You're back. That
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
a deleted scene. Are
in
you
the
sure?
movie. That's in the movie.
Oh, that's in the movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was a deleted scene for some reason.
No.
So it's canon. It's canon to like in that
That's
world.
why when I saw them, I was just like at first I was like, oh, they're playing bums in this. But then he's like, Mortimer, we're back. I was like, oh shit, no, they're the same guys.
Yep.
So yeah, Coming to America. I mean, I quote this all the time. I have a friend in Miami, Raul, that we would freaking go back and forth. I would imitate oh my god, the father. I'd be like, what is this?
Oh yeah. James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that's where he works. My son works. Bro. Oh my god. And then
he made it like an entrance into the barbershop and they threw the flowers.
Mm-hmm. And that was the first time we saw Cuba Gooding Jr. getting his haircut.
He didn't have any lines. He was just like sitting there.
And like I think he chuckled in one part, like,
yeah.
And
oh my god.
Number 1 is your number 1.
Yes.
And it's Beverly Hills Cop, man. Come on. You can't. There's not. He has amazing movies. He has Daddy Daycare. He's in all the Shrek movies, but
Life, all these movies.
Pivotal, like just Eddie Murphy at his best to me is this. And this is the first time we got him. Like the first time he was able to do his own thing.
Yeah.
And he killed in part 1. And then part 2, he made that Detroit Lions jacket. It's just iconic.
It's an iconic thing. And I'm glad in the new one they brought it back because it's like you're not going to do a new one without that jacket. There's
I
no way.
dare say that Axel Foley is probably the second greatest sequel to an 80s franchise behind Top Gun.
Yeah. Agreed. I agree with you on that.
Everything else that they've tried to do that's a continuation, blah blah, they all fall. They suck.
Yeah.
They try to be too like now type of movies. That one, they're just like, you know what? Stick to what works. They brought back just about everyone. Like,
pretty much
it worked.
And the writing was good. And then it was okay. They're trying to find out who did it, and like all these people were like, yeah, it was good. It really was
great movies. But
so,
I mean, you can't go wrong. Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2. Again, don't like 3, but I'm replacing 3 with Axel Foley
for sure. And for those of you, including myself, go watch the documentary. We got him. You know.
Being Eddie, it's a nostalgic ride.
Yeah,
it takes you back to all the times, and let's not forget. I mean, Delirious and Raw, those stand-ups.
Oh my god! If you haven't seen those stand-ups, go watch those stand-ups.
Yes,
right now. Like they're one of the like comedy specials.
Bro, you'll crack up, and it's funny that they still hold up.
Yeah. Oh,
those
for sure.
To this day.
To this day, they will still hold up. Like, and it's like I think one of my favorite ones. I don't know whether it was Raw or Delirious, but when they talk about the cheeseburger or the McDonald's cheeseburger, he's like, oh, I got a cheeseburger from McDonald's.
That, I mean, and the ice cream part. Come on.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Ice cream.
Exactly. Oh my god. Yeah. It's such a great movie.
But that's Eddie Murphy. That's our top 5. What are your top 5 movies? What's your top movie? When you think Eddie Murphy, what is the first movie that comes to mind? Mine's is Beverly Hills Cop. Like, the minute I'm in a room, someone says, quick, Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop. That's the first movie that comes to mind to me. That's one that comes to you. Let us know, what is your top Eddie Murphy movie? there was this hairstyle, man, like that rat tail that every kid, every boy had back in the day.
Yeah.
And it either you wanted it, your parents wanted you, or mostly dads.
Yeah.
Dads were like I didn't want a rat tail. I didn't like it. I thought it was I didn't like the name. It was
Yeah.
a rat tail.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck do you want your kid to have a rat tail?
It just
Anyways,
it looked like the barber missed a piece
yeah,
of hair.
like
Like
it, I didn't understand it back then. I still don't understand it now. I think it's coming back, which is whatever. But look at that right there. That is a legit 80s kid with a rat tail. When
yeah.
I was growing up, almost all the boys in my family, I think that's why my dad wanted me to have it. Because all my uncles had their kids with rat tails. All of, on my dad's side is predominantly boys. So he's like, all right, they're gonna have rat tails. And I'm like, yo, can we cut this off? Like
Yeah,
it
seriously.
bothers. It
Yeah.
looks stupid. Like I don't want this. My brother was fine with it, but I was like, and I told him, I go, yo, you like having this thing? He's like, I don't care. I'm like, oh. And I told my mom, I go, mom, can we cut it? And then my mom goes to tell my dad, oh, I'm like, no, never mind. Just no, don't say anything. But dude, rat
It
tails. Like, why was this a thing? And the thing is, it wasn't just amongst families.
no.
It
I mean,
was a global thing.
it
Maybe
was.
not global, but definitely around. Our boy, we just talked about Eddie Murphy in Coming to America and all his movies. My boy Eddie Murphy had a rat tail
Yeah.
in Coming to America.
It was
And
like
then what did
it
they
was a
do?
significant thing in coming to America in his country. So like they didn't call it a rat tail. They called it something else, but it was straight up a rat tail.
Right. And then he goes to the barber, which is himself,
Yeah.
and he's like, he goes, "Oh, what do you want?" He goes, "Just make it nice and neat." He's cuts it, tosses it, and like, there you go. And that's
There you
it.
go. $4.
And I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
That was absolutely, bro. I hated having a rat
Real.
tail,
And then our boy from New Kids on the Block had one.
bro. Yeah, actually, I think 2 or 3 of them had rat tails, but it was everywhere. Everywhere you looked,
That's the thing. It was so
boys.
everywhere. I wanted one. Now I wanted one because I had friends that had one, and I told my mom, I'm like, "Hey, take me to the barber shop. I want this like little rat tail." Now, granted, it wasn't this long. I didn't
Yeah,
have it this long. It was. I mean, it wasn't this long. I just wanted like a little, just like a little tail that just
it
kind of
looks so stupid.
came down, and then immediately, like when I got home, I regretted it. It's like, oh, this is great. So whenever you're in trouble, I could pull on it, and I was like,
Nope.
next haircut, it's coming off. That ain't happening.
Yeah, but
That
yeah,
was
man.
like the epitome of my rat tail.
If I
That was
think
it.
about, like, the craziest thing when people talk about, like, so, like, in the '90s, we had the bowl cut,
Yeah,
um, late '90s, we had that's when the fades and the blowouts started,
yeah,
2000s, we had fades and blowouts and cornrows and stuff like that
and spiky
with the
hair,
tape
and yeah,
ups, but
yeah,
when I think '80s, the thing that sticks out to most, especially because it was done to me, a
yeah,
bunch of kids I knew had it in
yeah,
school, like, all the boys we would, and some boys would take pride in how long theirs was, and
yeah.
to me, I'm just like, "Bro, this that shit is stupid, like, it's
It
so
is.
dumb."
It
And like,
is.
"Oh, Rolly, your rat tail's pretty long." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care, shut up. I don't talk about something else, bro. Ninja
It was
Turtles,
this
bro."
and mullets. They were the 2 late '80s, early '90s, not even at '90s. This like, they were it. Like, these
Business in
were
the front, party in the back.
yep. So, it's just you look at it now and you're just like, "Oh my god, what the heck was I thinking?" Now,
But
I
they're
know
coming
they're
back.
coming back, but I
I
think
think
they're
they're
coming
coming
back with,
back,
like, a fade style or something.
bro. Yes, like, somebody will have, like, a design haircut
Yeah,
shaved into their head and a rat tail. I'm just like,
yeah.
"What?"
A lot of soccer
I
players
know
I've
I
seen
know
have them.
things go in full circle and '80s and '90s trends are coming back.
Yeah,
This is a trend that doesn't need to come back. Don't
it
bring
does
the
not.
rat tail
It
back.
it it could stay back in the '80s. It really could.
Like,
It just
it
kind of
or call it something else. Call it a mini, like, we had man now we got man buns and all that stuff. Alright, cool. I'm not with the man bun, but, out this rat tail,
yeah,
like,
just
just
the name
calling it
alone.
a rat tail. Like, you think people in New York, you say rat tail, like, "Oh, you have a rat tail?" No, they're probably thinking, "Where? There's a rat?"
Yeah, exactly.
But rat tails, nah, don't bring that shit back.
Yeah.
Leave that shit in the '80s.
Yeah, it definitely was a predominantly, a Southern thing, I should say, like, for sure, like, a lot of my
Southern?
friends yeah, Southern, like, I guess it was yeah, I guess you could say it was universal, but
No, man. Yo,
Everybody had it.
this guy and New Kids on the 3 of the New Kids on the Block, I think, had it. I'm sure other famous people had it. We just didn't look it up too
Yeah.
much because I didn't wanna get too much into the rat tail thing.
So,
Like, if you made fun of one guy, like, if let's say someone he didn't have a rat tail, and this kid comes up to you like, "Oh, that thing looks stupid. Why do you have" and then, bro, I'm like, "Did you just call me stupid?" You know how many I'm like, "Yo, he says having a rat tail is stupid." The
no.
swarm
Oh,
of
people
rat tails that come up
like
like,
coming out like rats.
yeah, like, so what was that?
Oh, what was
Rat
that?
tails are stupid?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Say it to all of our faces. Some of us don't even want them, bro.
But I'll defend it.
Yeah, if you're I wish my dad was here. Say that to my dad, bro.
Did your dad have one?
No. Um, I think so. I now that I
Did
think about
he?
it,
Did he have one?
I think my dad had one.
Oh,
Hence
I would
why
kill to see a picture of this rat tail of you and your brother and your dad.
I've looked. There the thing is,
There's
when you
no
take a
evidence.
picture of somebody, you don't take the picture of the back of their head.
True. It
This
just
thing
looks
is not
normal.
represented. Like, look, this picture that we have on screen right now isn't from the 80s. Isn't This is like purposely taken
Yeah.
to show a rat tail, and
Yeah.
it's not even like
This
like
one's probably closer to
that
the
is
80s.
an 80s rat tail. I mean,
Yeah.
everything about this picture is 80s.
Yeah.
From the kid in the front and his shorts and
Yep.
the dinge of the 80s like
Yeah.
brown tint
Yeah.
to his tank top to the hair.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Definitely. So,
But yeah, rat
I think-
tails. Let's keep those in the 80s, y'all. Did you have a rat tail back in the day? Let us know. If you have a picture of your rat tail from back in the day, send it to us. We'll showcase it here on the next one. If you want us to tag you, we'll tag you. If you want to stay anonymous, just send us your rat tail pictures. That'll
yes,
be a cool little thing to go down memory lane with people.
for sure.
And as usual, ladies and gentlemen, we end the show with the memes of the week. These are memes that are sent to us either by friends, families, followers, and Tony and I have to go through this crazy list of memes
Yes.
that are sent to us. And we love it. We love the
We love it.
interactions.
We love the interaction for sure. Keep
So much
going.
nostalgia in these things. So let's go ahead and let's kick this thing off with the first meme.
Do you remember this?
Yes. Let me read this out loud for everyone. So the first meme reads, who else wanted some of that oatmeal cream pie cookie from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? I remember seeing this thing and seeing how they were just grabbing handfuls of that
Yeah.
cream and just going at it. I'm just like, that looks delicious.
Yes. And it was just like thrown in the grass. But
Yeah.
like,
It's literally like on the floor.
yeah. But I
But
guess to them, it was just heaven.
yeah.
It really
And
was.
I mean, this movie has so much going in it, and this is a great movie.
It really is.
I was telling you earlier, like this is the first time like I felt bad for an ant.
Yeah.
Like that
Like,
ant made you care for it. It was auntie.
yeah.
And I was
And
just like, dude, but this cookie scene right here, like I'm just like, dude, can you imagine like just a massive cookie like that, just diving into
yeah.
it and just
And they're grabbing pieces of the cookie and putting the cream
and
on.
yeah, making like a sandwich with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yo,
like if Honey I Shrunk the Kids is such a nostalgic movie, and
it really
this
is.
scene alone, there's so many scenes. The one where the kid's holding on to the blade of grass and the lawnmower is there,
Yeah,
that thing was crazy. But this scene right here was something that we're all just like, man,
for sure.
the only reason why I would be okay with being shrunk down is to eat up the inside of a freaking cookie like that.
It was, and again, it wasn't just that; it was everything. And what I loved about it for us '90s babies, it was when we got to go to MGM Studios, and they had the Honey I Shrunk the Kid, like theme park, and
Mhm.
it was like a playground. Like you go
Yeah.
in and like it just you. I mean, look at that! Like it was like you go in and it was literally brought to life. Like you're like, oh, we're in their backyard,
Yep.
and there's like slides and there's Play-Doh, and the only thing that was missing, it was
The
I
super
think they have
soaker.
it there. Yeah, the super soaker, it was there, but you couldn't like eat it. Was the oatmeal cookie.
Yeah.
You know, like there's
Yeah, and
empty.
see, you could take a picture on top of the ant.
Yeah, and you go up and like you go through these slides. Like it. Oh my god, it was so incredible. And they took it out. It was like heartbreaking that they took this out.
I
Like it
think I
really
took
was.
my kids literally, so I think they removed this. There's
Yeah,
Cookie. They took this and the hat out the same year.
yeah,
I remember, like, I was told, I'm like, "Yo, you have to go this year." I wanna say it was, like, 2010,
yeah.
maybe 2000, so either 2010 or 2011.
And it was the
Like, "Oh,
last
you
year.
have to go this year because the hat will be gone." And I have somewhere on an old Mac hard drive pictures of my kids at this, the night the
The Honey I
Honey,
Shrunk
I
the
Shrunk the Kids place, and us, we took a picture under the hat.
Man, it's so it brings you back. And I remember the film that you would slide down the
Slide
film
down.
roll.
Yep.
I mean, it was such a great experience that we got to experience that because us 90s kids, we grew up with the movie. And so when they brought this to life at MGM Studios, and yes, I say MGM Studios
MGM,
because
yeah, I
that's
still
what it
call it
was
MGM.
to us. It's not Hollywood Studios, it's
No,
MGM Studios to
MGM.
us. And so, yeah, it was such a great experience. So,
Yeah.
but with that, man, it is again this meme. Who else wanted some of that oatmeal cookie
Who
cream
else
pie cookie?
was trying to eat that cookie? Who
Yeah,
wants an oversized cookie
yeah,
that is 2 stories tall,
yeah,
and you could just dig into the cream like that, rip off pieces of the cookie, and just make your own sandwich type situation?
right here. I would be
Yeah,
in that
sign me up.
for
I'll
sure.
take the diabetes. Let's go.
So, all right, man. So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Was it?
All right. So the meme reads, the blue kind was the best. And what's on here? You have the barrels, the little barrels of juices that are like kind of held on the top by like some kind of like saran wrap, right? That you
Mhm.
punch through the top. You have the frozen icy thing that messes up the corners of your mouth,
Yes,
Jolly Rancher. And then you have the squeeze it bottles.
which I believe was blue raspberry.
Yeah. Now,
Now, I
all right.
kind of disagree because I was kind of a red guy. I really was. Cherry, strawberry. I was just like, for me, those were better flavors.
I
Like,
I feel anytime I see something blue, I don't know why I'm drawn to them. Like I it feels like blue stuff just tastes better.
more than the
Like
purple stuff.
what purple stuff? Like my drink that I have here, which is it's grape flavoring in my water.
Grape
It's not
flavor. Okay.
not other any kind of other purple stuff. I don't
Yeah.
got purple drink over here. I got no 2 cups on it. But anyways, um, something about that blue color. So for instance, I went to, I mean, anytime I went out when I was younger, I'll go drinking, or when I went to Vegas a few years back, right when they opened up after COVID, I'll never forget. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink like
Yeah.
alcohol. And I ordered a Blue Long Island. And I
Okay.
had told the guy, yo, every time I come back, just give me another Blue Long Island. He told me, ever since you ordered the first 2, all I'm making now are Blue Long Islands. Everyone wants Blue Long Islands. And to be honest with you, the regular Blue Long Island tastes just as good, but the
Yeah.
blue one, something about the blue one hits better. Now that's adult drinks.
Yeah.
Like, but even here, the little barrel thing, the blue
Yeah.
one's absolutely the best one.
Right.
In
Like,
the icy, the blue one again to me is the best one. The second one is the red one. Red is number 2.
are you talking about
Jolly Rancher,
the Jolly
it's
Rancher?
it's close again. It's like they're top 2. Red and blue are top,
Right.
but blue to me wins. The only one the only one I think I'll disagree that with this is the Squeeze It. The cherry
Okay.
Squeeze It is
Dude.
yeah, right there.
Dude. Right
Was
there.
it Chuck and
Cherry.
Cherry?
Chuck and cherry.
And
That
original
was
Squeeze It, not the Kool-Aid ones.
no,
No, that
the
one right
original
there.
ones. Yep.
Yeah, that the
And
bottle is the actual, like that guy right there, his face is on the bottle. And
correct.
you're
And you
squeezing that
squeezed it.
guy.
And you go,
Yeah.
and it's squeezed in your mouth. And then at some point, you and I always we would twist off the tops and then put it in our
And just
mouth
chew on
and
it.
act like just chew on it or act
Mhm.
like there was a mouth guard or something. And of course, eventually they changed it. And this is the blue raspberry one where they again, they same thing, twisted it, and then they put it in the mouth and you squeeze it.
Yeah, and
But
the little top thing of it would always kind of fill with a little bit of the juice.
yeah, you just
Mhm.
you suck it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
remember that? Like that was the 90s right there. So,
Yeah.
but
They
again,
still have Squeeze-Its now, I think, right? Or
yeah,
they
it's
have the
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid thing.
The Kool-Aid, but they're called Kool-Aid bursts. Is
Yeah.
what they're called. They're not called squeeze. Like the Squeeze-Its, they don't exist anymore. They were
Right, right.
discontinued.
It's the Kool-Aid.
But Kool-Aid burst, I think, is what they have now.
Yeah.
So, but the question remains: was the blue kind the best?
The blue kind is the best in
You might
3
be
of the
right.
4 pictures. The Squeeze-It is the only one that the red one was superior. But
Yeah.
as far as the barrel, the icy, and the Jolly Rancher, yo, I'm going blue all day.
All right. The hardest soft candy ever.
Oof.
Do you remember
Yo.
these?
I remember, like, at school, like, yo, you want an hour later? And maybe in here, the red one and the purple one are the ones I liked.
Agreed.
But
Yes.
dude,
Never liked the yellow one.
no. I always went, if it wasn't red, it had to be purple. Those are the only
Yeah.
two I liked. But
Yeah.
dude, these things were hard.
They were hard.
Man, did you have to work to get them to be chewy?
Yeah. They were a
And-
hard starburst, I called them.
Yeah,
That's what they were.
basically hard
Right.
starbursts. But they were fire. These are still around. I think they still exist.
Yeah.
I wonder though. I haven't had one in years, and I don't even look for them. I haven't like even noticed that they're around. I know they're around, but I haven't noticed. But I could only assume one, they don't taste exactly the same as they did in the 90s
Right.
because everything changed. Nothing tastes like it did in the 90s.
No.
And two, there's no way these things are as hard as they used to be. Like
They
I
can't.
remember you could get these and toss them against the wall, and you hear a tack.
Yep.
Like,
That's how hard
these
they
things
were.
were hard. Like we used to throw these at each other, and that shit would hurt.
Big time.
Like, hey, you want an hour later? It's beaming at somebody.
And you would get like a little pack just like that. You get like
Yeah,
like
a
five.
little square. Like had what, like 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, and you just take them out, eat them, or boom. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But
so
these things were hard as hell, hard to chew for at least the first minute, and then eventually it got to that chewy point. And I remember thinking like, yo, this like the other I don't like any of the other flavors. Like
no,
red and purple were the only ones I ever messed with.
that was it, and maybe pink, but that was it. Maybe,
Mhm.
but red and purple were the best ones for sure.
Yeah. This one says, this meme on here says, and I feel this meme.
I do too.
If you didn't lose all your quarters and mash the buttons until your hand hurt on the X-Men arcade game in the 90s, you missed out. And I will throw on to this X-Men arcade, Simpsons arcade, Turtles arcade. Am I missing one? Or
Marvel vs. Capcom.
No. That's a fighter.
Oh,
This is
okay.
a side-scrolling adventure game.
Oh, okay. So yes.
And 4 players. I believe
Yes.
it was X-Men, Simpsons, and Turtles.
Yeah.
And man, all 3 of those games. I mean, I'm a turtle guy.
Yeah.
I had an arcade at the corner of my neighborhood, and I would do that one all the time. But X-Men was the other one. Well, the Simpsons one I played here and there, but the X-Men and Turtles all day. Like I'm talking about dollars.
Yeah.
Wasted on these arcades.
And it was well, I guess it wasn't just quarters. I remember you have to take dollars and then trade them in for tokens. Like you put them in the machine, and then now you go to an arcade, they're all like key cards essentially. And that's how it is. But back then, you put in a dollar and you put in $10 and you got 150 tokens, and you're like good for like the entire day because most of these were like
25 cents.
25 cents, 2 tokens, 3 tokens. Like the bigger ones were like 4 tokens. The ones like moved around and stuff.
Yeah.
But we were at this one playing X-Men because X-Men, animated series was around.
Who was your character in this one?
I would say my character is probably the same as everybody's character was Wolverine. That was my character. He had the dopest moves. He could like roll. He could do this. He could dive. It was sick. It really is.
Yeah,
and one of my other friends loved Cyclops, so it worked out.
So I had a group of 3 friends that we would play this, and I would be Wolverine, my boy would be Cyclops, and then my other boy would be Colossus. Okay. And he would do the roar, like that roar that makes
Yeah.
his like that wave come out of him, and
Yeah.
Cyclops with the laser, and then Wolverine with the slash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the electricity. The yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I remember that.
Such
So
a dope game. Like these game, like yo, like this is, and it's communal. Like this is everyone. Like you could be there playing by yourself, and somebody would walk by and be
mhm.
like, "Oh snap, X-Men," and they'll be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, let me jump in."
Yeah.
Such an, and right there you made a friend.
Yeah.
Right
And
there,
did it. All right.
you're there
Cool. Let's
playing
jump
by
out.
yourself as
Yeah.
Wolverine, and some guy walks by, is like, "Oh shit, let me jump on here." Log in as Cyclops, and there you
Yep.
go. And you guys are there talking shit, like, "Oh yeah, watch out," or you come up like right there a strategy. Yo, you
Yeah.
cover the back, I'll cover the front.
Yeah.
It's just again going somewhere, not just you see an arcade machine, you set up, you start playing your thing, and then 2, 3 kids will come on, and now you have a team of kids
Yeah.
that don't know each other,
Yeah.
have never met, are playing this game, and a bond is formed. And after that, it's like, oh, who are you here with? Are you here for a birthday party? Oh, what are you doing here? And then a lot of times you exchange numbers, you just made a friend right there.
Yeah.
Arcades, like
Yeah.
arcades in our decade was just like, yo, that was another way we can make friends.
For sure.
Such a dope experience. Like just thinking about that, just like you
Yeah.
go there, there's a kid playing by himself, and it's just like I remember that with the Turtles arcade, walking up, and the kid was Leonardo, and I'm typically Leonardo in the Turtles arcade. But I was like, all right, you know what? Raphael's my guy. Like that's my turtle. I jumped on as Raphael, and we got far as hell. Like I
Yeah.
mean, we somebody else joined as Donatello, and it was us three. We had never met. We didn't know each other. We're there playing. We're having a good time. And as we're playing, we're talking about our favorite episode, what toys we have. What
Yep.
the kid had his toy in his pocket, and he
Yep.
showed it to me, and we're talking about it. I said, bro, such a great experience, such a social experience for
It
kids.
really is. I mean, you would play so long, your legs would get hurt, and you have to try bring a
Mhm.
stool or something,
Yeah, or just
because
you start leaning on it and just
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Like it was, but again, what a great time. Like, and there are arcades now, but I feel like they could have the similar experience, but uh, you know, our parents just dropped us off at the arcades and said, "All right, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
I'm going to the
But yeah,
movies." That's how it
the
was.
arcade experience from the 80s and 90s is untouched. It's something that again, we say it all the time, you had to be there. It's a feeling. It was such a social thing. Like you meet people at the arcades, you join in. If it was a fighting game, like you're there playing and somebody joins in and wants to take you out or you take it's just man, what a great time, bro. I love the arcades.
For sure.
This right here hits on so many like the
This hits home.
nostalgicness right here, and maybe not even nostalgia. This has to be a thing that still exists.
Yeah.
Real ones know exactly how hard this hits after the pool in the 90s.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is that after pool sandwich that
Yeah.
has the ham, the cheese, and then you crumble up whatever potato chips of your choice. Some people go Fritos, some people go Lay's, some people go Doritos, and you smash that on there,
Not to mention the mayo too.
mayonnaise.
You gotta put the mayo.
You put the milk and you smash that white slice of bread down.
You
You
hear
hear
that
the
crunch.
crunch. You
Yes.
hear the crunch,
Oh my
and
god.
you bite into. Oh my god, dude!
Yep.
It doesn't get better. And I'm telling you, something about that mix of being in a pool,
Yeah.
swimming all day. You got the chlorine on you.
Yeah. You're
You get
exhausted.
out of the pool. You got a little bit of that
Yeah.
suntan, sunburn situation going on. And I don't know if it's a mixture of the sandwich and the chlorine in your mouth. Oh, but this thing just fucking smacks right here,
It
dude.
did, and it was like your last meal almost. It's like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever experienced in my life." Just biting into it, like, you
Mhm.
just
And that crunch.
yeah, yep,
And then a cold can of Coca-Cola.
ice cold, and you mix it with ice, forget it, bro. Forget it.
And I'll tell you right now, 90s Coca-Cola and today's Coca-Cola isn't the same thing.
The closest thing I'll
Unfortunately,
tell you is the Mexican Coca-Cola. Have a
yeah,
Mexican
yeah,
Coca-Cola in the bottle.
yeah.
That's, like, for
And I'll
me,
tell you right
epitome of
now,
90s.
we're older now, and I mean, you shouldn't drink Coke. I'm telling you right now,
No,
you shouldn't drink Coke is horrible for you.
it
I
is.
I try to justify myself by drinking Coke Zero every once in a while, but don't do it. But back then when we were kids, oh my god, it
This
just
hit
this sandwich
hard.
and that Coke, it was it. That was it.
It was
Getting
it.
out of the pool, spring break, summers, like nothing
Whatever.
hit better than this. Oh, we're gonna order pizza. Pizza, all right, cool. I'll take a pizza.
Yeah.
I would take this over a pizza on a pool day.
Easily. And this and my mom would pack me ham and cheese sandwiches. So whenever I had at the pool, and she'd pack me a Coke and chips and those little boom, this is what was made. And after the pool, bro, forget it. And then
Mhm.
I was ready for a nap. I was like, and I'm exhausted. I
Oh
was like,
no, those pool days after you're done and you take that shower to get the chlorine off of you,
you're
you're dead.
you're dead. You
I
you
would do
you
that.
could
I would go to my
probably
cousin's
sleep.
house because my cousins had a pool,
Yeah.
and we would go in. This was an automatic everyday thing when
Yeah.
I went to their house, and bro, there's pictures of us, and we're knocked out. We knock out on the couch
Yeah.
because that sun and chlorine, and then you don't think about it, but you exert a lot of energy swimming,
Yeah.
jumping in and out of the pool. We used to run and jump into the pool and throw the football at each other and try to
And catch
catch
it.
it as we're jumping into the pool.
Yeah.
So you exert mad energy, you got
Yeah.
toasted by the sun.
Yeah.
You're taking the
You're done.
fattest nap after that shit.
For sure. Maybe even to the next day. And
Yeah.
you're like, what happened? You're like, oh, it's the next day. Oh, okay. You're just like, forget it. But on that note, it is like a little sidebar because this brought us back some like memories. You had told us about something. You had said, yo, do
Mhm.
you remember this? And it was the
Dude,
burger on regular
okay.
sandwich bun. Like, dude.
I'm gonna this is not part of the memes of the week, but I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read what this
Yeah,
said because this is very true. If your burgers and fries look like this growing up, you are probably an adult that finds gratitude in a lot of things. Yes, I'll agree with that.
agreed.
With that being set aside, this is called the struggle home hamburger. Why?
Yeah,
It's a burger not on burger bun with white bread
yeah. Regular
and
sandwich bun.
crinkle fries.
Yep.
And
And
when I
ketchup
tell
inside.
you, a lot of times these burgers were either a burger that was like pre-made, or a lot of times to me when I don't have this look right here, it was a handmade burger from my grandma. She'll
Yeah,
get the beef, smash it up, boom, and throw it in that bread. And at first I'll be like, oh, we don't have hamburger bread. She goes, ah, it's the same thing.
yeah,
Bro, this this right here is fire.
yeah.
This home white bread slice struggle burger, whatever you want to call it, is
Yep.
fire. So much so when we were talking about it, I don't have crinkle fries in my house because we're a little healthy over here. A
Yeah.
little, not. I mean, I know, but
Little.
I went. My girl had made some burgers, and I had two.
Look at that.
I ate one, and I had this one left over. I ate. She looked at me. She's like, "We have hamburger bread." I go, "You know what? No, no, no.
Mm,
I'm gonna put it on white bread." I just
yeah.
I
Something about
need
it.
to remember. And this was like a pre-made what you call it, like patty.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the original one I'm used to, but it still had the vibes. I put the ketchup, I put the
Yeah.
mustard, the cheese melted over the
Same.
bread. You take a bite, the bread gets stuck to the roof of your mouth.
Yep.
You're there like
And
fighting with your tongue. Like,
yep. And by the end of the day, if you're putting ketchup, mayo, mustard all over that thing, bro, that white bread is not surviving that sandwich. Like it's not surviving the
no,
burger.
and it's ripping
It's
apart.
like
It's soaking through. It's getting on your hands.
yeah. By the end of the
But
sandwich, your fingers are practically touching the burger.
but I'll
That's
tell you right
but
now,
it's still delicious.
this was a fire meal. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, they says a poor man's bread. Bro, shut
You
up.
know,
This
enjoy it.
burger right here was fire. A
It was.
homemade burger with cheese and white sliced bread and crinkle fries. I'll take it, dude. It was
Same.
so dope.
I had
So
one
much
the other
so
day.
I made a version of it today.
I had
I
one
don't
the
have
other day.
crinkle fries. I
Yep.
wish I had crinkle fries, but no.
That's it. That's the only thing you needed. It was missing was the crinkle fries. I had one the other day. I put the bubble. I have bubble burgers. It was a quick thing. I'm like, we didn't have hamburger buns. I'm like, I'm putting on a hamburger bread because that's how we grew up. It's like whatever.
In white sliced bread, you mean?
Yeah. Sorry, white sliced bread, and that's how we
Mm,
grew up. And I had the American cheese that doesn't break up. Threw it in there. Put it in the air fryer. Done.
yeah.
Done. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
So
That's it. Those are your memes of the week. So those were some pretty nostalgic. Like these memes this week were literal time machine to memes.
they
Like
were.
that Honey I Shrunk the Kids, the pool sandwich, and then we talked about the burger thing to the side. Like, man, the arcade, yo,
Yeah.
like I just remember the arcade thing, like just going back in time. But anyways,
Such a great time.
those are your memes of the week. Let's go. And that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on this another nostalgic ride. down
Yeah,
memory lane where we talked about Tiger handhelds. Man, those things, you didn't have a Game Boy, if you didn't have a Game Gear, Tiger handhelds was it.
it
And
was
there were
clutch. It came clutch.
so many Tiger handhelds of everything you could think of. And those things themselves are art pieces. The colors on them, the art that they put, bro. The 90s was such an artistic time
It was. It really
for
was.
design and stuff like that. And then we talked about the our favorite Eddie Murphy movies because the documentary came on Netflix and it just
Yep.
sprung we gotta talk about Eddie Murphy, dude. Like Eddie
Yeah, man.
Murphy is just a staple of 80s and 90s nostalgia and just our childhood. Like you did not grow up in the United States watching movies and didn't know who Eddie Murphy was. And like tell me that Eddie Murphy didn't have an impact. You were in a room and you weren't watching Eddie Murphy, somebody around you was watching Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah. You knew someone that was gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Most
And
definitely.
then we talked about the rat tail. Why the
The
hell was that a
infamous
thing?
rat tail.
Why were we rocking rat tails? Why did some of our parents force us? I was forced to have a rat tail. I didn't want a rat tail. I was forced to have a rat tail.
I
And
wanted
then
one, and then I didn't want one.
yeah. And then we ended it with memes of the week. So that's the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much again. I say it at the end of every show. I'm just grateful for this that we get to do this. We get to talk shit. We get to hop into the DeLorean and talk, go back in time and just revisit such a great time.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure, I hope that every time we do these, a memory gets unlocked. Maybe you forgot you had a rat tail. Maybe you
Yeah.
remember that kid in your group that had a rat tail and you made fun of him. And let me tell you, not cool. Don't do that.
Yeah. So
But yeah, man, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Please remember, everyone, to go ahead and give us a like, a subscribe. Go ahead and give us a follow. Leave some reviews on the podcast. We're on all the podcast stuff. We're on Amazon Music. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We're on everywhere. There's one called Podcaster. Like I, I see all the places that we're on. We're like on every podcast site you could think of. iHeartRadio. So
yeah.
go ahead if you follow us on there. If you hear us on there, help us out and actually follow and subscribe to the podcast through there. It will help us out a lot. If you want to reach out to us, I had mentioned earlier on, we do have an email now, and that is Rolly's Retro Room Pod at Gmail. Go ahead. You can shoot us an email. Let us know what you think of the podcast. If you want to just like show your appreciation or you want to just reach out to us and let us know what's going on in your world. If you want to have any ideas, if you want to send us pictures of your retro stuff, by all means, let us know. And on social media, I am Rolly's Retro Room on TikTok, Instagram, and the YouTube. And Tony is Tony and Retro. With that being said, everyone, thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one. Keep it retro.